the lift show.
Affinity Xtra, be extra.
Hey yo, yo. Yeah, boy. This is Roy, watching more the Phoenix to the West Coast Music Black Origin. It's been an age. I've been busy this part of the summer. I just want to play some tunes again. And I believe I have to start up with, you know what I mean? What type of track shall I kick off with things, guys, with? Let's have a look. Let's have a call. Got to say, see me, I prepared a bottle bag of tunes, you know. And I'm thinking which way I'll go. I think I just need to do some research. Been saying, you know, I've rejected the UK, so I need to come back with some UK stuff. But you know, but I'll get back to that. And then you know what? Still, yeah, I gotta play my theme tune. Yeah, we're not my theme tune. I'm a theme tune, not a theme tune. A 007 track from Emilio Sabria featuring Paris Cherries. 007, you know how it goes.
Hey, yo, Paris.
So the boy here watching more 007, you know how it goes. The original done, the original one. Let's get it on, yo.
Devil coming for my life, 007.
Hey.
A righteous man fall 7 times, 007.
Hey.
Devil spying on my life, 007.
007.
Gotta get that armor on me, go 007. Devil coming for my life, 007. A righteous man fall 7 times, I'm 007.
Hey.
Devil spying on my life, 007.
007, yes.
Gotta get the armor on me, go 007. Me and my dogs, we 007, we got reference. We bear arms, we stay strong in depression. I know the fall come with a lesson. I know the calm come with a tempest. Missing a call come with a message. When they gon' call, who the reception? Devil coming for me, trying to stop me. Steady roaming, but I'm stalked and steady scoping. Glock a troop, we keep reloading. Stay on guard and people notice. Armor on me, that's just Jehovah. Know the devil, he steady folding. 0-7, trying to keep it going. Devil coming for my life, 007. A righteous man fall 7 times, 007. Devil spying on my life, 007. Gotta get that armor on me, go 007. Devil coming for my life, 007. A righteous man fall 7 times, I'm 007. Devil spying on my life, 007. Gotta get the armor on me, go 007.
I'ma go 007, it'll go up like heaven, yeah, I ain't going back no seconds, devil get knocked, God treat him like Devin, yeah, lift my faith, new blessing, and my spirit getting fed, no beverage, at the top of the mountain, I'm destined, my ex-girl looking real desperate, wave car checking, I don't get checked in, flight back home, I'm still getting rest in, life got trials, new lessons, I still take L's, no Lexus, baby want me and I know she pressing, purity P and I ain't undressing, it's me or it's you, no guessing, I'ma take my time, no pressure.
Devil coming for my life.
I left my snacks in the other room. No.
Righteous man fall 7 times, 007. Devil spying on my life, 007. Gotta get that armor on me, go 007. Devil coming for my life, 007. A righteous man fall 7 times, I'm 007. Devil spying on my life, 007. Gotta get
My
the
boy, Gazelle, yo.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
sir.
man, new tunes. You know, it's keeping it real tunes. Keeping it Looney Tunes. You know,
I tell the truth to speak my mind, they call me crazy. Hate the cause most of us ain't gon' see 80. I can't sit up on the internet debating. They just better trying to hide the fact that they release some haters. I can't looking for me, gotta lay low. I ain't sell my soul for a bankroll. I don't know how to say no. Marlon say cheese like a cup of queso. All I do is show love, but they still hate now. Get in line, they were trying to shut us down, but we still up in the building and we rockin' like a cradle. Boom, boom, like volcano. Everything that glitter isn't gold be careful what you pray for. Hot like a jalapeno. They be looking at me crazy like what kind of type of time is he on? They copy like they working Kinko's. Try to pull a fast one on me, but they figured out that I was Neo. Hot, drop and roll. Where the keys to your soul? How much money you gon' fold? Who gon' stand on business? All I see is lost men who lack vision. Your friends are not really your friends, or they in competition. She really love me cause she know I got that dog up in me. I love it when she throw it back to me, that thing of frisbee. They say I'm not allowed to rap like that cause I'm a Christian. I'm from Louisiana, we don't lie about how we living. I tell the truth to speak my mind, they call me crazy. Make the most of every day cause most of us ain't gon' see 80. I can't sit up on the internet debate. They just better trying to hide the fact that they really some haters. I can't looking for me, gotta lay low. I ain't sell my soul for a bankroll. I know how to say no. Marlon say cheese like a cup of queso. All I do is show love, but they still hate now. Get in line, they were trying to shut us down, but we still up in the building and we rockin' like a crater. Boom, boom, like volcano. Everything that glitter isn't gold, be careful with your pray for. Cover me from my head to my toes. Most of all my woes are the things I chose. You can only see half of what you know. That means you really don't know, even when you push out. A diamond ring on a white mean way more. I'm turning up my nose, I'm entertaining these hoes.
Man, I'm damaging the place, you know.
This can be my dough and leave me alone. Get in line, they were trying to shut us down, but we still up in the building and we rockin' like a crater. Boom, boom, like volcano. Everything that glitter isn't gold, be careful what you pray for.
Jeez. Now, guys, this is the first original track that I kind of like was like Ghazal back in the day in his first album, and I was trying to understand him as an artist. And yo, when he dropped this tune, this is my anthem. Don't care anyone says it. Big tune still, yeah. All Black Party. This is how we do it. This is how this is my show. This is what it is, because we just want to be just free to do what we love doing, and that's what we want to be doing. You know what I mean? Free in Christ. You know what I mean? We can be free in Christ, innit?
Listen to this tale.
Not bound in Christ. He ain't bound.
The boss that put his on no paddle. It started with
the
cotton that we picked no
here.
raffle. That's why we look the freshest when we rock y'all a pair. God's gift to earth. That's why we y'all want to be rappers.
This is where the rebellion begins.
We the people with the jump shot, no barrel. $1 million contracts ain't free, no fair. We the people bad to the bone, no marrow. Pull up in the foreign now, boy, this ain't the Camaro. Trying to walk the straight line, but the driveway narrow. Can't be a cry baby. Only snakes have rattles. Got an index finger. I don't need a bow and arrow. Street beef will put you in the grass. No cattle, now we crying up in church singing his eyes on the sparrow. I hate funerals. Kings of the city, no Larry. Land of milk and honey, no dairy. Crib looking like a complex of XXL. This ain't a little house on the prairie. We don't listen to Hillsong, just Hillsong. I want a girl like Carrie, cause girls just wanna have fun, and baby mamas just wanna get married. Do it all before we get buried. Same color as a crow, but ain't nobody scared. I don't believe in magic, but I wish somebody would like a fairy. Money's not a medicine. Maybe I'm too negligent. Everybody's questioning while I'm dancing in my section with Laura Winslow, Naomi Campbell. Them my kinfolk. Go to Marcus. Do your dance, cook it up and work your wrist, bro. It ain't sinful to let your skin glow. If you ain't scared, then what you flinch for? It ain't a fault that you scared of the dark, though. That's why I hate it, can't talk Charles Barkley. No, all y'all know answers, don't have to explain. I'm fresh to death, so there's nothing to say. You won't get an answer, get out of my face. Cause you not my master and I'm not your slave. Nobody put me on cause I'm off the chain. I'm close to my goals like a 5 in the paint. Y'all some scarecrows because y'all have no brain. That's why y'all afraid. Cool, who the illest one you never seen with a cold? But cooler than some moles in a bowl of Cheerios. Not afraid to talk about how Jesus rose. It's to have pretty girls in his music videos. When the beautiful women become a sin, I didn't really think about it, to me it's common sense. I'm not an in the end, but the feelings are real intense. These are the same people who voted for Trump and Mike Pence. This ain't a fight about Christ, it's a fight about black against white who live way different lives. And they say we ain't right because they don't get it. They not stupid, they just ignorant to the pigment.
Wait, I'm not finished.
Y'all don't control my market, so this dog keeps barking, pretending like I ain't hot, ignoring the fire I started. That's why my stock keeps rising, but my name ain't Martha because we don't snitch. I'm in the party with Laura Winslow, Naomi Campbell, them my kinfolk. Go to Marcus, do your things, cook it up and work your wrist, bro. It ain't sinful to let your skin glow. If you ain't scared, then what you flinch for? It ain't a fault that you scared of the dark, though. It ain't my fault that you scared of the dark, though.
Hold up, welcome to the All Black
Party.
When the number case be like Cardi. When they can get lit, not naughty. We getting off like spit, no problem. Welcome to the All Black Party. Look like the solar eclipse just started. We getting off like spit, no problem. That's why I hate it, can't talk, Charles Park.
Okay, ooh-wee. By Tory Deshaun, let's take it on, man. Let's a bit of a party, people. I need to party out, man, because I got work to do. Hey, I gotta be at GX Awards this weekend, so I'm not even gonna be able to do my head show, but there's an interview going out with Priscilla Jones. But you know, watch your space, watch on YouTube, yo.
Where the light at, remind me. If you looking for it, you know where to find me. You ain't paying for me, so you can't decline me. Can't go till the devil get behind me. Pray, throw it up, can't throw it up. Break bread with my people, we gon' pull it up. If your price too high, you ain't been lowing up. If you ain't had a ooh-wee, then you can't run with us. What's the word? Look alive, what's the business? Ooh-wee. Can't believe God did it, ooh-wee. Lord forgive me, I was tripping, ooh-wee. Can't believe God did it, ooh-wee.
Let me hear you if you still feel the vibe. Let me hear you when God did his job. Let me hear you when God on your side.
My respect for the feminine, it was minimal. God gave me another heart, it was clinical. If you sick, invite him in, he the mineral. Then he gave the family dollars, he the general. Pull up, jump out, show love, and get back in. Moving his wheel forward like I ain't got it back in. They told me think about myself and get that dough. Shh, don't put your foot in your mouth, that's tic-tac-toe. Fishing for souls on the gram, I throw the real out. Try to get rid of God and you gon' take the real out. How you put in so much work and leave the skill out? Demon got you in a sunken place, tell him get out. Looking at my sin like when the waiters bring the bill out. Can't tap dance around the truth cause it's a slow dance. Trying to get the point in your head, it ain't a so end. We let go and let God, but when we pray we hold hands, you hear me? Look alive, what's the business? Ooh-wee. Can't believe God did it, ooh-wee. Lord forgive me, I was tripping,
Jeez,
ooh-wee.
I'm just trying to do all these socials, man. Jeez.
Let me hear you if you still feel the vibe. Let me hear you when God did his job. Let me hear you when God on your side.
I was, ooh-wee.
I've been thinking about the times I was tripping outside. Could've lost my mind, but you kept me. I just wanna say that I'ma stand on 10. Work hard, asking for mercy for the things I did. And I've been thinking about the climb to the top. How it really don't matter who gon' take my spot for real. And I just wanna say that I'ma give your props. Cause when it all fade away, you really all that I got for real.
Look alive, what's the business? Ooh-wee. Can't believe God did it, ooh-wee. Lord forgive me, I was tripping, ooh-wee. Can't believe God did it, ooh-wee.
Let me hear you if you still feel alive. Let me hear you when God did his job. Let me hear you when God on your side.
I was, ooh-wee.
Christian rappers been killing beats for a minute. This that funeral rap.
Jeez.
We don't look
J
for class like a dentist, but we shrewder than that. The lowly get exalted, biblical facts. Pick the reverse. If you a caterpillar, he'll make you a pillar to catch. Shout out to Bizzle, that's a lyrical mathematician. He mastered the pen and pad. He'll slash a tendon if you skip a class. Talina make you throw the tile in. She really rap. And Batch been swinging for the fences since the Similac. Too cool Tiff got a pen that'll mess you up. And we'll cater to nobody but yeah. Yeshua. D-Will been saving all the dogs like he Peter with it. Don't get it twisted, he'll cut you up like he Peter with it. Dayton got God in his vein. Think you killing him or Abel? Paralyzed, you walk with a cane. And if Lino pull up, he ain't coming with no diaper bar. Come see how many little baby rappers got a diaper bar. Shout out to Caleb Gordon, he reversing them family curses. Get out your dictionary if Linnell grant you a verse. And don't play with Flogic, that's bogus. They coded in Mongolia. KB had you living on prayer. Hill Bon Jovi, Paris ain't playing. Jared ain't playing, Aaron ain't playing. Tori will spit a story, then switch and go Super Saiyan. Get off your high horse if we going to Dylan Keith route. Them boy be rapping so hard they be spilling teeth out. And Brian Trejo all over Texas, he'll bring the fiends out. Say a prayer, then he'll get Jesus to heal him clean out. Crotona versus Corona, no need to bring a vaccine out. Hard mark, get out there, they'll wipe your team out. Okay, y'all cars are crashing, it's time to reroute. Okay, all bars, no capping, the block and see now. Okay, y'all jaws be yapping, but what you be about? When I play my song for my kids, don't nothing get bleeped out. Dizzle been giving out game like a benefactor, any mini your benefactor. I can't listen to rap, every song is a different actor coming out with some chitter chatter. But when carrying that light pop out, they gon' dip and scatter. That boy really a Christian rapper. I can never forget the OGs like they didn't matter. Just a day on a different chapter. Get 350 on the beat, bet it's gon' knock. Hope he ain't never gon' flop. 1K few got the east side stepping on up. Scooty got heaven on lock. If it ain't clicking, then your mention don't start hanging up like the telephone drop. We seen Lecrae lead the way, now we got Young C today and Reese Lachey. Okay, kid Lee a real shooter, a stereo splitter like she got Mysterio with her. And watch out for Jackie, that's if you a Cheerio spitter. You know she a serial killer. Love is a step away. It was dark, but we headed for better days. Forgive me if I haven't said your name. Just know we see HH over everything.
This next track is signed by St. James KDNS. So just guys, just do my socials.
Okay, my faith is kinda janky. I don't think I'ma make it. You might think I'm crazy, but the things I'm saying, it's been hard for me lately. Cause the things I see daily, I've seen people fall. Look, I've seen marriage fail. I know I put my trust in people more than I put trust in Jesus. That's why I feel so defeated when they act like Judas. Sometimes I feel hopeless, but I know there's so much to this. They say that you're close in my pain. Stretch your hand to call my name. Cause I've been thinking maybe you're not there. If you are, send a sign, show you care. If I'm your son, where is home? Take me there. Don't know how much longer I got.
Need a sign, I just wanna see a sign. Take my hand, Lord, just lead me to the light. I seen the bottom for myself too many times, and I can't take it no more. Lord, is it true that you hear me when I cry? And is it true I can trust you in my life? They say you there in the stillness of the night, that I just need to call your name.
Man, trying to do his socials thing, it was hard working though.
Praying for a sign. Here it is.
I'm not ready for them things, you know. Easy, now.
I'm the prodigal and me the one for dinner time. Now I'm seeing grace for every time I should've died. Every time I took a left, he went and made it right. Now the table's turning, got my demons petrified. The devil looking at me probably cause I'm a problem. And I'm praying that my father proud of me cause I'm his prodigy. He packed up all my pain and sent it off like it was time to leave. And fighting demons never one-on-one cause there's really three.
Jeez. A bit awkward.
Yeah.
M2 without you, no big deal. This is how we do. Anything to exit the Verticals Music Black Origin. This is how we do. This is how we go with. This is how we vibe with, man.
Yeah. Everything feel empty without you. Don't want a blessing without you. Caught inside my head and all the stressing without you. I just need a place where I can rest and I found you. My inner peace is abundant anytime I'm around you. The enemy want me on my back, don't wanna crash out, so I need a crash pad. Tell me it ain't that bad, and your heart is where I'll end at. I don't wanna crash out, but these feelings inside me, they got me bad now. And my spirit inside me is yelling man down. Need the spirit to find me and give a hand now. My Messiah, I need you to pick me up, please. My desires and tendencies looking ugly. Only you could fix the leaking in my chest. Sometimes I feel addicted to feeling regret. Why I lose my innocence to internet? And why I spend these minutes on the internet? Why I feed my ego on the internet? All I need is love just like a tennis set. Your love feel like real life. Know that you never left even when I don't feel right. Fell but I still fight. Straight and I still might. End of the day I still feel like everything feel empty without you. Don't want a blessing without you. Caught inside my head and all the stressing without you. I just need a place where I can rest and I found you. My inner peace is abundant anytime I'm around you. The enemy want me on my back, don't wanna crash out, so I need a crash pad. Tell me it ain't that bad, and your heart is where I'll end at. God got me past that, pride had to ask that. Couldn't find wealth that would last in my cash app. No more lies, I won't hide my attachments. Now I confide in the light everlasting. God woke me up. Come to the one when you need love. More than a shoulder to lean on. Gave him my heart for the freedom.
Yeah,
everything feel empty without you. Don't want a blessing without you. Caught inside my head and all the stressing without you. I just need a place where I can rest and I found you. My inner peace is abundant anytime I'm around you. The enemy want me on my back, don't wanna crash out, so I need a crash pad. Tell me it ain't that bad, and your heart is where I'll end at.
Okay. 1 second, people. Alright, that's better. Right, so let me just tweak things. I gotta do some little changes here, little movements here. Make sure this is all sorted out. Yeah, guys, this is Roger Moore here from Infinity Celebrate Gospel Music of Black Origin, and yeah, man, we're here, keeping things up to date. This is AX now, little feature that I do where I kind of talk about current, things that's going on within the community and stuff like that. So, and what I seen, over the past, I'd say week, there was a release from an artist which I have played for years on my show, from my early live shows, Tobe Nigwe. And I know I butchered his surname, but Nigwe. No, I'm getting better. I'm just kind of returning to my native tongue. Yeah, it's released an album called Hood Hymns. Now, admittedly, Tobe is not trying to be a gospel artist or such, but be a Christian artist in the actual secular industry. He's been doing that for a minute still, you know what I mean? But you can see his ethics, his family ethics. You can see his content. He's pointing up to God all the way. And he's done this crazy project called Hood Hymns. And it's parental advisory. So sometimes people put it on there because they're keeping it 100. But, basically, he's used the N-word, nigga. So I thought, what, still, yeah. So, obviously, as a station, I do... there's a lot of debates over that word, whether we should use it or not and whatsoever, and how it's been used and whatsoever. Personally, from personal experience, I personally wouldn't hold it against you for using it in a positive manner, like by whatever, my ninja, I want to say, yeah, what's up, my ninja? Like, but I wouldn't really call people that, the N-word is a derogative term towards just negative connotation to black people. That's just my viewpoint to it. But he used the word a lot on the album, more than I expected. He used it on the hooks, he used it on everything. The album is, I have to say, reviewing back the album, technically it was a masterpiece for me. It might have been a masterpiece. I wouldn't say masterpiece. It wasn't original, yeah. But it's like, say, listening to a Kirk album. It's very gospel-y and classical gospel with rap and vibe, but it's just a beautifully produced album. But just use the N-word throughout the whole album. My immediate response is, why couldn't you just change the word N-word into brother and release out 2 versions? But again, he's not catering for the gospel market. But for me, from a gospel radio station perspective, it shows you that, you know, when artists are out there, they just don't want to cater for our needs. You know, maybe it's a good thing or bad thing, I don't know. I do think Toby Nigre is a great artist, fantastic. Still think he's amazing. I still play his music on here, but obviously from the station master's perspective, DJ Analogs, we can't play the album. Have a listen to the album yourself. Let me know what you think. I think it's a great album. If you just said, instead of my ninja, my brother, you know what I'm saying, I mean, the album would have the same meaning. Would it sell as much? I believe so. I just don't see the need to using the N-word. The album's that good. You didn't need that distraction. Or maybe I wouldn't have listened to it. But I would have, because it's Toby Nigwe. So, you know, Nigwe, you know, I got no beef with the guy. The guy's work rate, I've always celebrated the guy's thing still. You know, Nigwe, holler at your boy. Man, come over to the UK, too big. You know what I'm saying? To holler at us gospelites, it's all about the neotes, the neites, or the you know, the people that's a bit more higher level industry, but not top level industry. I mean, black music in the UK really addressed that, and I think his music was featured in Transformers, I think it was, and whatsoever last year. And I think he came over for that release. I believe so. But yeah, what do you think? I know people. I wasn't happy about it. I wasn't happy about it at all, people. But I still listen to the album about 7-8 times. I think it's a great album, musical album. But that's in my private time. I wanted to play and say what you think, but nah. Yeah, guys. So, you know, for me, but the album is a 9 out of 10 album. But it's an album which is not saying anything that goes with our values, but just has the N-word on it. You know, why couldn't you just change words to brother, man, and just give us a version that we don't have to utilize that derogative word. Maybe culturally he sees it from a different perspective, but I don't know, people. I don't know what's wrong with our people, man. They seem to be just, you know, bringing out these type of content anyway still, yeah. But it's Roger and Infinity Xtra. Celebrate your gospel music of Black origin. This is what's going on.
Yeah, they're missing piece to the puzzle. Dog off the leash, out the muzzle. From out the mud with no trouble. From out the trench unscathed. Me, I held it down double. Old heads aging bad. I don't want nothing from you.
This is Breathe Easy, Fern.
And I never want. Yeah, they're missing piece to the puzzle. Dog off the leash, out the muzzle. From out the mud with no trouble. From out the trench unscathed. Me, I held it down double. Old heads aging bad. I don't want nothing from you. Fernie Benjamin Button. I never want to become you. I just pray you can find healing from what they have done to you. Weeks flying by, made 8 songs last one. Talking about my life in a twist of the past, son. Present when I flow while I bask in the vast, son. The freestyle no longer free. When your flow resemble free, I go inside my Philly bag and go crazy, baby. That's on me, put work out. Can't be lazy, that's on G. Work ethic going sheesh, words frigid on freeze. If I'm supposed to be there, then I show up. Crispy with the glow up. Hater had to throw up. Yeah, deep breath. Then exhale till there ain't nothing left. I just need some time to breathe easy. In a room full of fire, watch me breathe easy. Big game score like Will. Doing the Lord's will in the temple the Lord built. Carving out roads cause my drive is so ill. I got hero, I will love the Lord, I gotta have everything, I'm chill. Standing on business and I haven't moved still. Had to cut a few off, y'all know who you are and what you did. I don't need to remind you, okay? I don't need to refine you. Kick rocks, hope the Lord find you and teach you, you mess not. The blessings overflowing like my cup is. Telling them what's up is. Living a life of honor, loyalty, not a puppet. Fernie, baby, I love it. This is high level, not many rappers can touch it. This is God level, he writes it, no one above him. This is pop level for all my my gangsters are stuggin'. I don't have no pronouns, but I'm him. Anyway, any day you can't stop what God's in. Boy, sit with the flow, can't stop it, a box it in. From the CD era, replast it and pop it in. Fernie. Yeah, deep breaths. Then exhale till there ain't nothing left. I just need some time to breathe easy. In a room full of fire, watch me breathe easy. Yeah, deep breaths. Then exhale till there ain't nothing left. I just need some time to breathe easy. In a room full of fire, watch me breathe easy.
Cheese. Ooh. I had to do this. Legendary.
Yo, raps.
Red Black.
What you say,
It's
my
a
brother?
tune. Yo,
What they say,
I feel like going hard with this still, man. Jeez. I feel like again, you know. Woo.
Let them know.
I'ma raise up a holy hand in Christ with a solid rock that I stand, man. I used to stay better than them. They flee like gem, and I know many to pray more. Thessalonians 5, gotta kill the lust and pride. Prophet man, I pull up in a Bentley ride. Wave east of a God that can stop anytime. In him I abide, Gyro will provide. Big God by my side, my body's a temple, fruit of the spirit. Gentle, rapid, your beats stay mental. He taught me to love and forgive, bless me to give and to give. In his name that I live, got my favor, my rib, yeah, my wife and my kids, Holy Ghost in my dick. On the rule now I live for the King. His grace set me free from my sins. Renewed mind on eternal things. I'm legendary in this thing. On the rule now I live for the King. His grace set me free from my sins. Renewed mind on eternal things. We're the light of the world, so we bling. Soon come see revival. Got stuck killing the flesh. Got stuck serving these idols. A life with no Christ. If I straw suicidal, I seek his face and I keep in my Bible. If I blow, then I blow. Yahweh got my soul. Jesus made me whole. Two-step on the narrow road to salvation streets paved in gold. To the young and you're old. Either you're hot or you're cold. In your highs or your lows. Better remember he died and he rose. And if you believe you're the one that he chose, what's hidden in the dark he will expose. I boast in the Lord, now watch me post you. Christians be heroes who lifted children from ground zero. I be the bada man, roll with a bagger man, flow cold maganam, love Jesus, man. I spread the word from south to Dagenham. Who stretches righteous hand to Pakistan, every knee shall bow, even the Taliban. See the devil had a plan, Christ in the inner man. See every problem got bigger than rap. On the rule now I live for the King. His grace set me free from my sins. Renewed mind on eternal things. I'm legendary in this thing. On the rule now I live for the King. His grace set me free from my sins. Renewed mind on eternal things. We're the light on the world, so we bling.
Yo, those who are wise will shine like the brightness of the heavens, and those who lead many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. Remain blessed in Jesus' name. Daniel, Moses,
Jeez.
Isaiah, the prophet.
All right, guys. You know, we just gotta sad times, people. Sad times. We just had to say goodbye to the late James Earl Jones. So now, James Earl Jones is a brother. When I say brother, a brother from African American brother who actor. That did one of the roles that I have to say, which you wouldn't think a black actor did, looking back at them days, yeah, and he was unaccredited for it. There's reasons for that, there's interviews about that, but you know how it goes. Star Wars, apparently he asked for that to be credited, but basically he was the voice behind Darth Vader in the original Star Wars, and he featured in Star Wars, and you know that voice. That was James Earl Jones. That's the most iconic and most voice that I know. So everybody tried it anyway, still, yeah. But also, you know, he featured in Coming to America, Lion King. I looked at his discography, his impact, and you know when you got that voice, you know, and he featured in a lot of movies. Him as an actor, he featured in programs like LA Law, Coming to America, the second version of it as well. You know what I'm saying? He does some good yards in terms of his life. He died at the age of 93, I believe. But guys, he's been doing stuff since the 50s. You know what I'm saying? Mid-50s, man. He's been doing his thing. You know what I mean? Featuring in film, doing. He was in Tarzan in the 60s. NYPD 69. You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm just trying to pick up some of the movies on the journey here. He was in a film 1976, The River Niger. You know what I'm saying? He featured in Jesus of Nazareth, 1977. Obviously, we know about Star Wars. He featured in Exorcist 2. I think that was one of the major problems with putting his name in on the Star Wars film. I think it's connected to that. But anyway, again, he features on Star Wars again. Again, his voice again was needed in the story of the Faithful Wookiee, another Star Wars series. Like he's doing all right for himself here, mate. You know what I mean? It featured in more Star Wars stuff going into the 80s. Bushido Blade, Conan the Barbarian. He was featured in that. Classic Flight to the Dragons featured in that. I'm just gonna hit you guys some of the stuff he's been. Atlanta Child Murders, Mia Mom. You know what I'm saying? Lone Star Kid. Moses, he featured in 1986. Soul Man, 1986, he was featured in. Jeez, guys, he featured in Coming to America, as I've already mentioned. That's it, The Three Fugitives in 1989. My goodness. Now, these are the films that I would have probably seen more. The releases of The Hunt for Red October, that was a big movie back in my earlier years. Guys, this guy is an absolute monster. Oh my goodness sake, I'm going through all these stuff. Patriot Games, he was featured in The Second Coming, Lincoln, the TV movie that was quite a cool movie actually, to be honest. Law and Order, some of you guys know 1993 Law and Order he featured in. But guys, it's just so much Naked Gun, 33 and a third. The Final Insult. This guy is Jefferson's in Paris. My word, Judge Dredd, he was on 1995. This guy has had a career from the 50s right into the hardcore 90s. Yo, what a Stargate SG-1 TV series. So I'm saying, guys, you know what I mean? Absolute crazy. This guy is, whether it's his voice, Lion King, boy, Mustafa, his voice, you know what I mean? Woo. People you start faint over that one, you know what I mean? Featuring a couple of episodes with The Simpsons, you know, everybody gets that, you get that gig, you still keep it pouring in, man, you keep pouring in. 2005 Robots, again, Revenge of the Sith, he featured on the voice of Darth Vader once again. 2005, keep it going, my bro. Guys, we're keeping it moving. Lion King read along, obviously 2011, man still going. You know what I'm saying? Still going. You know what I'm saying? The Lion King itself, in 2019 he was working it, and also he did Darth Vader's voice in The Rise of Skywalker in 2019, and he was featured in Coming to America in 2021, and he featured in 4 episodes as Darth Vader's voice in 2022 in Obi-Wan Kenobi mini TV series, which I love that, 100%. So he's an integral part of my Star Wars life. This voice is the voice. A voice that, I tell you what, if we knew it was him still, back in there, we'd be like, yo, I want to be Darth Vader. You know what I mean? Absolutely salute to that brother out there, this brother here who's done it. You know, what an amazing. And guys, I just touched a couple of stuff, and see what's done. So we just take time homage to salute amazing guy. We're not gonna, you know what I mean? Once I heard that the sad story, but he died. I thought, I believe he had a stammer, and it shows, and it said he's muted. It shows so much talented people, nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy for anyone. It's great hearing the stories of people that want to do a little bit more research into his life a bit, but his family, I believe, was involved in the Great Migration, the same migration that my families, at the same time my families were involved in coming to the UK. In America, there's a great migration from the south to the north, and maybe a bit more earlier. I believe it's either before World War I or before after World War II. There's a great migration of black people going north because there are more jobs and different situations, especially after World War II. And he was there, and that's where he developed his skills, but, struggled and, at first, and you know what, rose above, man. And his voice is iconic for a guy who had a stammer. I think for me, I don't like it in my story. I just, just to give you an idea, when it came to me and my voice, people thought I had a disability when I was younger. I don't really rate my voice, but and this is not, but my voice was that bad. My reading skills were that bad. That I had speech and language therapy, and it shows that hopefully I can prove, and not at J Mills level, he can prove. You know what I mean? That you don't have to have the perfect voice as a child. You just keep working at it, build your confidence, and you can do amazing things. Full stop. You know what I'm saying? Love that, man. Love that. Listen, rest in peace, my bro. And what you had lined up with Jamaica. But listen, man, enough love and respect to his legacy, what he's done, and positivity in terms of creativity. And that's to James Earl Jones. Big up, man. All or nothing. This is how we do it, man, in life, man. All or nothing. Xtra and Joey.
Yeah, Joey. Back then it was all or nada. It was never go home, go harder. Tryna let a thing sing like Lala. I walk with a blade like a local barber. But shout out my local barber. I would've died for this thing like a martyr. Should've heard from my mum, my father. I'm putting in work, I don't care about karma. Man talk about putting in work, just know I'm putting in first. I let it be known. I came out putting in dirt. You see me doing up church, I'ma break this curse. Wait, I'ma move these trees. All day I've been moving weed. Cause it was all guts for garters, glitz for glamour, and now I get music peas. A dream I turned to reality. I'm putting in the work, now they're mad at me. I want more than this yearly salary. I turn Mumsy's yard to a gallery. I turn Mumsy's yard to a gala. Cause I came from the strip in the Gaza. Had teeth in a clip and a rata. Cause the end's been hotter than Ghana. Where I'm from it gets over deep. I won't stop till we're overseas. One day they will understand. I can't let man oversee. Keep your grace all over me. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. And now you know it's all or nothing. A wise man told me what you sow you reap. Fall off man, you must be bluffing. I told man that it's all or nothing. With the truth in the booth, no stunting. I tell a man that it's all or nothing. We keep it 100, winter or summer. That's the end of discussion. Fall off man, you must be bluffing. I tell a man that it's all or fall off man, you must be bluffing. I told man that it's all or nothing. With the truth in the booth, no stunting. I tell a man that it's all or nothing. We keep it 100, winter or summer. That's the end of discussion. Fall off man, you must be bluffing. I tell a man that it's all or nothing.
Gotta say what it is. Man, I've been through the dark and the light in the hardest times. Like, look at the state I was in. 18, I had the blade in my things. Maybe I could have shaved him, but God's amazing grace came and changed in the mist. Now I'm saved and I'm his. Can't trick me out of my position. Now you're taking a mick, fam, I stay with the king. Been through the ups and downs, lost and frowns, lost and found. What a chain of events. Fam, it's kinda mad when you pre this. Now that I'm taking it in, I can't remain in the maze I was in. Gotta give 100%, nothing but A-star quality, they can't bother me.
A man try rating behind closed doors.
Brother, rate us properly, obviously. It's all love, don't serve with brackets. A13 swerving traffic. Gotta tell a man straight, it's nothing but favour. I ain't gotta work with magic. Don't panic when the mic's on. Came straight from the mountain, Zion. I pray they feel what I spit, but trust me, brother, it's nothing like my Todd. No write-off, no discussion. Talk tough, but it all just bluffing. Gotta put it all on the line. All of the time, it's all or nothing.
Yo, no half-hearted thing, you know. You either give your all, or you don't give nothing at all. It's all or nothing, man. You see it, pray? Yeah.
Fall off, man, you must be bluffing. I told man that it's all or nothing. With the truth in the booth, no stunting. I tell a man that it's all or nothing. We keep it 100, winter or summer, that's the end of discussion. Fall off, man, you must be bluffing. I tell a man that it's all or fall off, man, you must be bluffing. I told man that it's all or nothing. With the truth in the booth, no stunting. I tell a man that it's all or nothing. We keep it 100, winter or summer, that's the end of discussion. Fall off, man, you must be bluffing. I tell a man that it's all or nothing.
Hop on the last train from Bethnal Green. It's all on when I space 16s. I got the West Side Slip training free. Had to waste no just real quick. Hop on the last train from Bethnal Green. It's all on when I space 16s. I got the West Side Slip training free. Had to waste no Josh real quick like the team are gonna elevate the scene. G-Clo hoodie but the cap was cream. I get mean, top MC, yep. The beat from Screws, boy. Gun finger for the tune, boy. Active man I make move, boy. Overcome we can't lose, boy. The beat from Screws, boy. Gun finger for the tune, boy. Active man I make move, boy. Overcome we can't lose, aye. I'm with the team left field with your drama bending. He can't be sharp, he's sending. If I was still on the wall, careers would be ending. I'm not gonna lie, that's tempting. Man, I was open season, releases pending. Festival Sweden, vagrant blending. Makes the tunes then DJ's next thing. It's a blessing, they're investing. But you see this rhythm from Screws, this rhythm is rude. Whatever in this tune, full plane from Canada. Then we get room, my fiancé was on stage setting that mood. International way, not casual mate. God said this is our time, so no I don't grapple with fate. It's done, it's baked, we've won, elevate and run lively. Minus 25 degrees, the flow stays icy. You do not know who I be, but the vibe you feel right now is expensive and pricey. Thirsty, off license, Rubicon YG. Still ain't got the vision that I see. When I'm on the rhythm, don't try me. I was in Peckham with the left field trying to get some Jamaican patties. I can't go Mackies. And you know I don't smoke, so why you asking for backy? Right now I'm fulfilled and happy. This one's grimy, this one's gassy. I was in Westfield, Bush not Stratty. Mate, I've got to update this lappy. The beat from Screws, boy. Gun finger for the tune, boy. Active man I make move, boy. Overcome we can't lose, boy. The beat from Screws, boy. Gun finger for the tune, boy. Active man I make move, boy. Overcome we can't lose, boy. Boy, when I'm on the mic, you know, they shout, boy. 16 bar when I say, that's boy. Lively, when I say, boy. Yeah, boy. When I'm on the mic, you know, they shout, boy. 16 bar when I say, that's boy. Lively, when I say, boy.
Okay, people. Right, so we're gonna do something a bit normal for Roger anyway. Still, you know what I mean. So you know how Roger goes anyway. Still, you know how it goes, man. But listen, let me just switch this around. So I'm going to. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So as you can see here, just want to introduce this section. Basically, I want to illustrate the lack of responsibility that I moan about specifically, and I'm going for black sportsmen. When they get in the position, but don't take the responsibility, don't think of the wider story. But it came out on the weekend for a Tyreek, who I spoke about a couple of weeks ago because he was getting faced about my boy Noel Lyles. He says he can beat him a chop. He seems to have this big massive mouth, and he was saying he got arrested, pulled to the ground, everything went crazy on Sunday night. He scored a couple of tries, but he got pulled over before the game, and he got hit the ground. He got cuffed up with his back like this, yeah. So he's saying, "Oh, the police officer, imagine if I wasn't Tariq, it could have been different," and kind of could it incite to the riots, you know what I mean? Because people are like, "Yo, you messing Tariq, we don't trust police, defund police." That's all you hear, that's all you're gonna hear, that's all you're going to see. So Tariq's really pushing that kind of vibe, like if I wasn't famous, so I didn't do nothing wrong, and I don't understand. I did what my mummy said and whatever. When he did what his mummy said, I started getting a bit sus because your lifestyle doesn't really live a lifestyle which a mum would encourage you to live. Which you got about 11 children, 4 different baby mothers, and you know what I mean. And I don't think you're even 30 yet. You know what I mean. So you're like barely 30, and you already live your life like that. I'm thinking, bro, like. Not many of my mums would tell you to leave out. But anyway, so I thought, you know what? everyone waded in, and of a black man that was too much. The police officers did too much on him and whatever. So yeah, but got put a knee in the back and handcuffed in, trauma licking out. People saying as a black man you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Now you know me already, people. I'm saying as a black man you don't mess with the police anyway. So because things happen to us, that's different to everybody else. I get it. Yeah, that happens. Yeah. So truth, but don't cry wolf, because it makes it hard for everybody else who cries out and don't hear out. So this is the video that came out that people had to go back on YouTube and correct themselves, because not good enough. So this is the body cam. This is let's have a quick look at this and see how it works out from there. Let me just, if there's any bad words that comes out of this, guys, please forgive me. So obviously you got the police officer, you got that pulling up to the vehicle. Okay, here we go. So just to let you know, he's been pulled up because he's speeding in McLaren, which costs a lot of money in a construction area. So police just pull out on you and pull you over. 100%, simple things. So police just called him over. Obviously he does that typical American whoop 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 like that, you know what I mean? So he comes off his bike.
Yeah, we got him here. 6 o'clock.
So he's being caught, being the police officer there. Comes out. Yep. Cool. Reason why I'm using the sound, guys, is so you can hear what happens. So straight away, listen. Now I'm watching it. If Tariq is my son, he's old enough to be my son. Now, if I'm watching my son and his response is "Don't knock the window," my first thing is why was you speeding? You were in the wrong in the first. I don't care how you feel about him knocking the window. He wouldn't have to knock the window if you weren't speeding. That's my first point. And that will go back to my first, second, and last, my third point. So and then on top of that, you get a little face and said, "Don't knock my window like you're some superhuman being, mate."
Don't knock on my window. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Knock on my window like that, though. Like what? Don't knock on my window.
Also, he hasn't got a seatbelt on. You're driving a high-powered car with no seatbelt. You're speeding, and you get pulled over by the police, and then you're too busy saying, "Don't knock my window." Like, really?
Why you have it up?
But he's giving the paperwork, his license over.
Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here. That way you can lower it and talk to you. Just get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm gonna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do. Keep it down. Hey.
So what did the guy do? He pulled up his window when you're not meant to. Listen, guys, I don't live in America. I watch enough films and I'll say you keep that window down. If anything, you come out that car and you spar yourself and we're like, "Lad, me got no gun, me not got no shoot." You know what I mean? Let alone you get cocky and feisty to a police officer after you were speeding. Get your ticket and done.
Keep your window down.
Bro, I would have got a chance and smashed that window, straight. That's what I would have done as a police officer. I don't care who you are, blood. You know what I'm saying? And then now he's putting his seatbelt on. Guys, he could be pulling out a gun, or the police officer could be thinking right now still, yeah? I'm not saying he did. He did, of course he didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not because he's black, but you're saying he's going to pull out a gun. No. Yo, the police officer, you seen everything, man. Wherever you put up the window, next thing you know, you put it down, the big massive shotgun comes out. So he's nervous, man.
Hey.
Yeah, knock the window.
Keep your window down, I'm gonna get you out of the car.
Don't tell me what to do. Are you mad, bro? Are you absolutely... This Tariq guy is so stuck up his own backside.
As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. What part of brother doing this?
Listen, guys. When he's coming out, you get out, you get up, and you push up. Where you going? Basically, you have to drag me. It's behaved like when you're dealing with them rude toddlers at school, and you have to kind of like give them a say, you're saying you're not moving. I'll move you. Oh, it hurt me. you made it hard all the way through for you hurt me. You might think, Roger, you being harsh, you being wicked, you being this, but come on, man. Like, you go back to the first thing. You were speeding. You're in the wrong. He's got every right to pull you over. Then you do your best part, which is you're handing your thing up. Make sure them stats are right, officer. If I'll get the speeding ticket and I will give you 100 quid. I'm sorry, officer. I have to get to a game. I was speeding. My fault. Blah 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 blah. We'll set it up and we see you in court. If you do it, if you know what I mean, if you do anything out, you just keep it moving. Behaving like this. What does that look like to him as a young role model? And I hate these people going, I ain't no role model. You are a role model. You're being paid, I think, 75 mil a year. Jeez.
Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, dude. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you.
So people moaning because I saw this part now where he's got 3 officers. The officer said, when we tell you to do something, you do it. You knock the window, you wind it down, you put it down. When you get out the car, you get out the car. I mean, you get dragged out like a boy because you behave like a boy. You know what I'm saying? So simple things for me. What I will say to youths as black youths, I say black young men, even anybody out there still here, when it comes to police, do what they say. If you got nothing to hide, you know what I'm saying? Well, if you got something to hide, I've never been in a position where I had something to hide when I've been pulled over. I've been pulled over countless times. There was a period of my life where I kept on getting pulled over. It was so frustrating. And it was like every little thing was on my car. They would just follow me, pull me aside. Yo, sort this out, sort this. Here's the producers. Every single time. And I'm thinking, yo, what is going on? But you just have to just comply. There's nothing dodgy in my car. But if something dodgy in your car, this YouTube video is not for that. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, so how on earth you get yourself there when you're in the wrong, on the floor? And as far as I'm concerned, what I could see from the officers, Tariq escalated the situation himself. And I would say to any young black man specifically, don't look at this and be inspired by this stink behavior. This is how you don't operate when you broke the law. This is the way you get into trouble and you end up being statistic in prison because he can afford a lawyer to clean this mess up. You can't.
You're a little fucking confused.
Sorry for the language.
Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested.
What is Drew gonna do about you being arrested?
When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. You're a little fucking confused.
Sorry for the language you get, people.
Too late. Too late. We are.
Wow. And they handcuffed the guy all from a situation that he broke the law. And then he'll come on the TV and tell everybody about he don't understand how he got licked down like this. I understand quite easily.
No, you're doing it now. Go. Have a seat. Hold on, twin. Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. Bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro.
Guys, listen, he just had surgery on his knee. What a joker. He just had surgery on his knee. Yeah. But yet, a few hours later, he was scoring an 80-yard try. Yeah, bro. Like, really? There's some lame talk in there, guys. Absolutely lame talk. You're keeping it 100, guys, yeah? Not impressed. You guys, this is what I'm saying to you. With great power becomes great responsibility. Yeah? And it's clear that this young man never really he hasn't got responsible bone in his body. The amount of picnic he have, the amount of baby monies he had. Nah, mate, you know what I'm saying? And he keep coming on and say, Roger, what you on about, Roger? Yeah, he's a role model. He's not a role model. He's got extremely talented guy that got fortunate to get picked out, and his talent, and he was able to be fit enough to get through. he gotta be careful because when his career ends, he'd just be a hated dude and nobody would go around it, and he end up being bankrupt. So many of these players, majority of them, have no money at the end of the career, but yet you're 75 million. The reason why you don't have no money is because your mindset is still what we would say hood, still in the ghettos, still with a poor man mentality. You have to move different people. You know what I'm saying? And when you do wrong, people, don't go on like you do right. You done right. Don't lie. Because these body cams, they don't only show what the police officers do, they show what you do. And I will come on here and I will talk about dodgy things with police and whatever. But sorry, guys, people can say, yes, they use excessive sauce on the back and whatever. I'm saying, bro, you know what? If I was his dad, I'd be like, see what I want me to do? No one told him to it's speed. No one told him not to do what the officer said. You have to learn the hard way. This is the real world. Listen, Tyreek, yo, get the no laws race on, man. Let him bust you up, man, because you just some arrogant twerp, man. Yeah, absolutely arrogant twerp. But anyway, moving on, people. Listen, this is Roger and the Feet Extra, celebrating gospel music of Black origin. This is Cannon. Loaded.
It's the end of your year. You had me frozen in fear. If I'd have figured you out from beginning, I'd never let you in my ear. I could fill up a cup from all the tears. You had me running around with them demons. You about to see how I feel. I was so drained from me. Got stains put on my chain, took enough pain from me. Take this news back, I can't hang with you. I done turned friends into enemies all because you brought them lames with you. What? You think I'm playing with you? You're hella selfish, it's the same with you. Every time I come around, somebody getting got and look at how they change to you. I believed every word that you put in my head, that even I changed for you. Even got me messed up. I'ma make your demons pray for you, for real. Me feelings, too many demons me deal with, me back me freedom, bum by my enemies creeping, doubt in the person can't feed them, cause and blessing for me, boy, me enemies know I foresee them, load up the clips, they put the pressure on gang, I trained so I couldn't miss, I started to trip, tussle what got on my side, if they on me, I shoot from the hill. You can get a hammer or a vest, but the soul need protection. Stressed on the island, the devil got a job. He gon' lose wealth for whatever for his work, and I put that on God. I done slipped away too many times, I ain't perfect, got cut up, but it's better things to do on my time. Out of pocket, out of line, I'm out of energy, I'm fresh about the love I can get, cause they damn about mine. That was my pride, dealt with my depression, cause I hated what I saw with my reflection. Alcohol and weapons, staying up to 7 in the morning, smoking heavy every session, been in the corners, I was reckless. God left me, thought that he would never leave a son in the middle with a storm, I was wrong, so you left your home. You can wild in the world if you want, but I know where you belong. Got on the phone, thought that I could leave the church for the rest of my life. I was tired of the coach. Hit the Christian clicks for the vultures. Ain't nobody perfect. I'ma pray for him like I'm posted. Ain't gonna have a hold of my emotions. Sinking in some many feelings like I'm scuba diving in the ocean. Getting pulled out, hard knock student, but the school out. I don't live by them rules now. I can't play no more. Not with my faith no more. I had to figure out who I was and who I hate no more. Too many suicidal thoughts I couldn't shake no more. Yeah, living rent free in my head, taking up space you go. Me feelings, too many demons me deal with. Me back me freedom, bum by my enemies creeping. Doubt in the person can't feed them. Ghost and blessing for me, boy. Me enemies know I foresee them. Load up the clips. They put the pressure on gang, I trained so I couldn't miss. I started to trip. Tussle what got on my side, if they on me, I shoot from the hill.
Okay, guys. I haven't been around for a bit, so I've got to catch up with some news anyway. So you're thinking, why do you bring out so much news today? Filming responses. But yes, I have to kind of let me just bring this up on the screen. Guys, Listen, I you know, this is a response just to really respect the people that supported this man, Oliver Campbell. As you can see, a conviction and for murder in 1990 was quashed. I'll tell you how this makes me feel. I saw this in America, and I'm not saying this doesn't happen for many people, but a lot of people who don't have the resources to have a voice, and sometimes what double impacts is when they're black and have a disability. And I can just imagine this time, 1990, how old would I have been? I would have been 1990. I would have been, sorry, it's crazy. He's only about 5 years older than me. And you know, when I look back, and I fear of police and so on. And it's just, you know, it's hard to explain. I spoke to prison officers before. I spoke to a former prison officer the other day. Spoke to prison officers now. I would never want to be in prison. I would never ever want to be in prison. I don't want to hear about prison ministry. I don't want to be there. Not to do prison ministry. I mean, being in terms of being in that space. So that's why I'm heavily into prevention. I believe that's my angle of things. But when you're seeing somebody falsely accused and having to do time, and you think that the judicial system or the system, you think that it will find truth, especially in a period of time where, imagine, take the bad body comes off. You know, somebody, Tyrese was talking about, what do you think police officers were like without the camera? Jeez. Yo, this is not a hate thing for police. I'm not hating on you guys. I'm not hating on you at all. You're doing a great job to the best of your ability. But the minority create a scenario when this conviction, 1990, guys, where are we now? 2024. So after 33 years, it's got here a man with a learning disability. He was 19 years old, and it's just incredible. I'm going to play a video. I'm just looking at the guy here, and you know, guys, check out the article yourself. You know, I am almost to tears because look at him there. Yeah, guys, yeah, this guy, they saw his face, and the police officers might not be here now, looked at that face and said, yeah, he shot a poor guy in the face. And we do put our hearts out to the family who now know that the person that they've pushed there thought justice was served. Justice was never served, and the real person never got the so-called justice. Never got through. This was so-called justice. Get random black guy in the streets, chuck him into Hackney prison, and the easiest one to get conviction of, you dash him away. That guy there, that's what he looked like when they said that you are a murderer. You got a shotgun and shot this guy in the face. Again, shout out to the family of a hardworking guy out there doing his thing. And I'm gonna play this, guys, because you know you just get a heart of where this guy. You just hear his voice and you're thinking, God, like.
If I didn't have had these convictions against me, I would have had a full-time job, married, maybe travelled different parts of the world, and live in different parts of the country, and had a full-time job. Like I like working with horses and all that. Lot. That's it's destroyed my life at the end of the day. I was put under pressure to say things I didn't want to say at the end of the day, and then that's it. That's how I felt. I felt like in a sardine can. It's like you've got a sardine can. You try and get out of them, thinking, "Hold on, why am I being put under pressure to admit to something what I didn't do?" And I felt scared at the time.
As you can see, it's coming up. It's obviously they're talking about this was done a couple of years ago, so they was looking into the piece and they investigated. The investor was investigating it. And everything takes a process and takes a time, and for him to have a fortitude to be in prison and come through all these years, to come out and just sound like that, bro, like you sound like there's still hope in his voice. I'll be broken. You took my life away. And this is, what can we do better going forward? People say, oh, it's never going to happen again. Yes, it can. What can we do better? My question is to marginalized people, marginalized groups, black, white, marginalized groups that are not getting represented in courts. They've been forced to do things that they don't know because they got lack of knowledge. I encourage lawyers from these communities, who's born in these communities, to start pro bonoing, start looking back in community, educating, letting them understand what thing is, because you don't know when it could be me tomorrow. I get caught up and they've been saying, oh, we heard you was there. I've been stopped before and they said that me and my brother, we look like two guys that did a robbery. I'm not saying they was going to go down the same route, but there was nothing in the car, but I had to check our car. Check the car around because we fulfilled a description. And the description was simply, I believe it's two black boys. And now, when we got pulled over, that was a few years after this. People thinking, oh, Roger, why are you talking about this? This breaks my heart, man. Absolutely breaks my heart, guys. That this guy had to go through prison for 30 odd years. Something like that I would never want my worst enemy to be. Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. And if the people are alive, if the officers are alive, themselves need to go to prison. You're there to uphold the law, not abuse the law. A simple thing. And too many innocent people found themselves behind this, and I thought, you know what, my bro, I pray that you just get something out of your life right now. I'm not saying you can't live your life. I pray that they compensate you correctly, that you can have a life that you deserve right now. You never deserved for 30 years. You passed it. Yo, guys, you're in your early 50s. You're on countdown. But pray that he has a great life left. Oliver Campbell, is that his name? Oliver Campbell? Yes, Oliver Campbell. Pray. So Roger, you might think that's a sad note, but guys, we want to highlight, current affairs and what's going on. And these are current affairs that, for me, that we need to highlight.
Yeah. Do. Gritty. Big guillotines. It's that gritty. This gritty thing ain't never been a city thing. It ain't where you come from, it's more about where your gun from. And wherever your gun from, you making sure that the sun come. Every one of your masters is every challenge you run from. We don't run from the haters, no little brother, we hunt them. Give them God's love to confront them. My people will stand for me. I maneuver handily and make a bunch of brothers everywhere to every single person family. On
American grit.
God bled from the canopy. Mirror God's image, not the mirrors in your vanity. There's a lot of winning that I plan to see. Stay low so I'm never becoming a fan of me. I remember every single evil was a fantasy. Nothing but Jehovah, the reason I got my sanity. Living water ocean, I'm floating in like a manatee. I know that Yeshua in the shooter that I plan to be.
The way that he doing things, you thought to get a glimpse just to have it on. Fade and spit, this ain't a sprint, it's a marathon. This way you gain a clip, if you grab it wrong, main event. So my main intent was to have it on. He was sketchy and slightly hostile. Judas did him like he was Lefty and Donnie Brasco. They locked on like they rock with him. Secretly they hope my stock fall in my crops with them. With poor vision in your act fade. On a mission, I'm the mortician with the black shades. Caught him slipping when the Mac sprayed on him. Riffing corner turners whipping to an ashtray. Hey, metal and let you level him and laugh. Get you caught up in embezzlement and dash. I'm a gentleman and brash. Devil getting crashed. It's true, I let that double edge sever him in half.
I ain't came to bring peace. I bought a gang of lean beef that pick up the way it walk like orangutan feet. Bankrupt the way it costs. Salvation ain't cheap. If you pay, you take a loss of everything trying to reap. You ain't gotta meet the reaper to die. Sleep in your eye is thinking you got time when it's 3:59 and cops kicking in your door at 4 to weaken your grind. That's how it is to read the word when you're spiritually blind. It's gritty. This feeling's like a mouthful of sand. Trying to sleep sitting up when your house is a sedan. 4 deep feeling stuck. You will pout if you can. Put you in the driver's seat of different routes and the plans. It's rush hour traffic on the highway to hell. Moving 100 miles an hour with a 9 in the scale. Everybody think they smarter than the last one who failed. That's why the graveyard's full and it's crowded in jail. It's royal.
90 fresh and with the rhyme be precious. Crime be senseless, might be breathless while your death was for a shiny necklace. Fights be reckless with the knife be menace. Might be dead in the flesh from shiny text when bullets fly like Jetsons. Life be lessons in these writing sessions. Price we reppin', stepping in the midst of dirty needles and grimy henchmen. In life we wrestling with these dicey weapons. Strike with venom. Underneath the Nike scheme as lurking is a shiesty gremlin. Peeling heat with the plans to prosper. When putting hands around the grip and squeezing triggers like anacondas. Fireworks when they blaming llamas. Where piranhas bring destruction like Killmonger, striking Wakanda. Heart like Spartans when the war is starting. At the garden where they spark their hearts were warring like Starks and Jordan. In the spirit, how the demons roaring. Heed the warnings, we restoring street extortions where the demons hoarding.
And was telling him what a different kind of white man I was. I remember him looking at me very sadly and kind of sweetly and condescending and said, you know, you still got the disease, honey. I know you think you're cured, but you're not cured. You can't give me the right to be a human being. I'm born with that right. Now, you can keep me from having that if you've got all the policemen.
Still ducking one time. Yeah. 12 o'clock on Horton Block, we was getting blunted. 4.5, we really thought we was getting money. I kicked a 16 while bagging up a 16th. Was 16 when I found out society didn't want us. I was just shooting dice with Lil G. Backyard in Nate house, tucking our little heat. Cypher complete, new Nikes all on our feet. What you expect from teenagers that run the street? We grew up running 20 deep through the Galleria. Butter leathers, patent leather, black and white Adidas. Your shorty probably heard us kicking verses like a preacher. 24 karat crucifixes, hoping God to see us. I made sure that my bars were diamond cut. Marks on my heart, my scars is piling up. All these funeral processions and cars is lining up. Eternally dying young, hoping God to smile at us, yup.
Yeah, I rep that west side, but I got homies out on the south side. They hit my jack. Like, let's ride, just throw a jacket on, I'm on, ready outside. Yeah, I rep that west side, but I got home. the south side. They hit my line. Like, let's die. Just throw your ratchet on. I'm already outside.
Yeah, I was in the heart of the city. They put a hit on me. Sent me all this.
Man, guys, this is Roger Moore from Infinity Xtra Celebrated Custom to Black Origin with this close the show. We was live show number 323. My goodness sake, we're going quite nicely. We're going quite nicely. Listen up, guys. You know, today we touched base on a number of things. You know, Tyreek the Joker. You know, when we dealt with him. You know, we dealt with the man behind Darth Vader. You know, salute to his life. We talked about some issues when it comes to police and convictions and different things like that still, yeah. But overall, we played some beautiful music representing inspirational vibes that we come from when it comes to gospel music, man. Just want to be lifting us up, man. But this is Roger Infinite Xtra Celebrated Gospel Music Black Origin. This is how we do it, man.
That west side, but I got homies out on the south side. Jeez. They hit my jack. Like, let's ride. Just throw a jacket on. I'm already outside. Yeah, I rep that west side, but I got homies out on the south side. They hit my line. Like, let's die. Just throw your ratchet on. I'm already outside.
Jeez. Last 5, guys. The Crown and the Raven, Jafar Live, Isham Burgundy. Trust me. Frank Aha Gazelle. You know how it's gonna go. Big up to Aha Gazelle. You know my boy, man.
My mama raised the saint. I want 70 mil like Frank. King of the hill like Hank. I want a crib with a view of a lake. I wanna drive in fancy cars when I take back on a date. I want people to hold me with high regard and watch every word that they say. A crib with a big old yard, a spot for the kids to go play. We gon' dig us a big old garden and teach them all about the snakes. I'ma give my wife the car, no limit, she could buy a tank. I'ma submit, I go Viagra hard whenever I step in the paint. No expression, I'm numb in the face. Got a whole lot I can say, but I ain't. Your circle determines the shape. You can get cut off for saying I can't. No respect to a man at all. Don't care about numbers or rank. You are not in control of your fate. It isn't faith if you can't take a break. They mad, they can't take a joke. I never give up cause I got what it takes. I'm a soldier, I know how to crank. She bad to the bone, she need to be spanked. I love her, she stay on the sink. I don't deserve it, I gotta give thanks. One hand on the thigh whenever emotion, and one on the drive shanks. Never know when somebody gon' blank. Gotta keep you a ratchet and clank. I'm ignoring and dodging the skanks. I've been spending more time with my family and all my friends. Matthew LeBlanc. It's a high, make her face like it stank. I wake up, I look up, I give thanks. I'm not trying to be someone I ain't. I like to stare at the stars, but I don't make wishes, I pray up to God. I'm not afraid to start over, we couldn't afford a memory card. It's actually funny, I thought that was one of the things that made us poor. I'm from America, when I gon' make you forget what you slaving for. My mama raised a saint, I want 70 mil like Frank. King of the hill like Hank, I want a crib with a view of a lake. I wanna drive in fancy cars when I take back on a date. I want people to hold me with high regard and watch every word that they say. A crib with a big old yard, a spot for the kids to go play. We gon' dig us a big old garden and teach them all about the snakes. I'ma give my wife the car, no limit, she could buy a tank. I'ma submit, I go Viagra hard whenever I step in the paint.
Jeez, there's a vibe there still, yeah. I think we can just close on this point. It's called My Testimony by Joey. Because Joey, this is Roger Infinity Xtra Celebrated Gospel Music Black Origin. Nothing but love, people. Listen, man. Blessings, man. Love.
Always pray to make a change and be a catalyst. And if you're from around the way, be a strategist. Cause how we grew it wasn't average. And from a young age I battled sleep paralysis. I hear these rappers talk like demons on a tune, but you ain't never had a clue, man. I had demons in my room, and it was only then I learned that prayer would get me through. And I'm just giving you the real, and it's a plus if I get views. My friends are grown but still a product of another corner. You ever shake a man's hands and you can feel the trauma. Look in his eyes and I can see the torture. The flashbacks of bandanas and a bloody borer. You know my mum said a prayer for me on many nights. I backed the blade and tried to do a man like Wesley Snipes. When we was young, it's just another way of getting by. And how we take so many left so I can make it right. My young boy said he's always in the mix. You would think that he was old, cause he's always ran a stick. And he always asked me, Joe, what's it take to make me rich? I just tell him find your purpose and the reason why you live me. I got caught up in the twist like some cornrows. How my little sister found a hammer in my wardrobe. It's that fire in my core flow. You wonder why I pray, how I pray, but the Lord knows. And if I'm rapping like I'm righteous, I ain't perfect. I treat these raps like I bagged it and I served it. If I don't win a Brit and a Grammy for these verses, I swear I've done my job from the curb to the churches. The fans tell me, Joe, we should be worldwide. The Lord won't judge me for my sins, but the world might. And damn right, I seen hell rise. I suffered in silence, there ain't nothing I can't tell Christ. You ever sat inside a whip full of riders? Well, you know about the prayers of the righteous. Amen. I mean, my dad nearly saw me mash up works in my blacks. Now I pray and mash up work in my sliders. I got fire for the vipers. You see, it struggles when you're going through them battles when in diapers. You want to win in life, nothing in this life is free. Real life conversations on the phone to some lifers. I've been dying to my flesh, had to take a breath. I'm in a secret place, I couldn't tell you my address. The anointing overflowing in my cup, I made a mess. Everybody's going right, then damn right I'm going left. I told you ignorance ain't bliss, all that glamour of the glitz. You should know what time it is without a kettle on your wrist. Gotta learn how to swim when you're coming to the deep, and that's when you realize that I'm a different kettle fish. Joey. Sure. You heard what I said, real life, testimony, real life, no fables. Do you get me? Remember, your struggles are determined by what you carry on the inside of you. Your battles, your warfare is determined by what you carry. It's determined by how great your destiny is. Never forget it. Joey. Bang.
Hey, hey.
5,